Hi everybody, Fiona May from Women on Transition. I've got my beautiful client Jo with me today. So Jo's from Geelong and I want Jo to tell you her story because it's quite amazing. So Jo, where were you just 12 months ago before you met us?
Okay, so 12 months ago, I had actually just come out of what I now call a mental health breakthrough. I had been separated for a year and a half, but it was only 9 months that we'd been apart from each other. But I had also become an empty nester overnight. And before that, I had 4 years of a lot of stress with one of my teenagers with mental health issues. So it wasn't just the separation that put me on the right to the edge. So yes, I have throughout the years done bits and pieces of personal development, and I had already, like, as soon as I moved into my own house, I had started to look for opportunities and ways to improve myself and see how I could make the most of this change in my life, because I knew it was for the better. And then I saw this 3-day event and I thought, well, what could go wrong? Got to turn up, got to go. And yes, when I just started listening to the information that was presented, it just allowed me to see that I would be able to get over this separation divorce so much faster with this information. I had actually started to do some psychology sessions, but I could see that this was going to be a lot faster and a lot more fun. And I would be able to not just get over the marriage, but improve my overall self worth, self esteem, which I really wanted to work on, as well as having the opportunity to be able to learn the skills and tools and communication to be able to meet a beautiful new man in the future. So, yes, I guess when I did go to the 3-day event, I was actually very anxious. I wasn't anxious about being there. I was just still working on my mental health. But just hearing the benefits from the course, it just sat really, really well with me. And I knew that if I could also meet a group of beautiful women who are traveling the same journey as me, where we can connect and on an emotional intelligence level, having that core group of friends, yeah, was just a no-brainer.
Yeah. So what had you actually tried in the past, Jo? And what sort of results did you get from things that you had tried in the past? Like what made you really know that there was something missing? Was it just that internal sort of feeling that you didn't have it all together?
I think the personal development that I had done was more for, like, working on, like, maybe a business or looking at opportunities for finance or something like that. So, but I had never actually done the work on myself where you actually learn to, where you peel back the layers. I could see that, and obviously from the course, you're able to move on a lot faster
Yeah.
and get over that resentment and that anger, and be able to then start to work on yourself. And what I did notice was that a lot of the things that I had blamed my husband for, my ex-husband for, were actually things to do with me and nothing to do with him. And once I was able to see that, and that things were starting to show up in my life that I was blaming him for in our marriage, and I'm like, well, we're not together anymore, so who's the key player here? So once I did that, then I was started to peel back the layers and really get to that inner child and do the work on myself. So so I don't really have anything to compare it to, apart from I've always wanted to do with the work on myself and just hadn't actually gone this far or had the opportunity, because when you're now separated and I didn't have my children, I thought, well, I've got the time to work on myself.
Yeah, it's a great time of our life, really, isn't it?
Huge, yeah.
Excellent. So you've had a big year. So as well as doing your course, making all these new friends and developing yourself and growing, you also took some extracurricular activities. Do you want to share those?
That's right. Yes. Okay. So, yes, it was probably 6 months into the course, and there was a musical theatre production coming up called Sister Act, and it just made so much sense with being with all these shiny sisters. And I thought, what an amazing opportunity. The universe has presented this to me. So I remember writing down how much I wanted to get into the course, and just writing down that I'm going to do an outstanding audition, and just using those words then allowed me to have the confidence and just know that, yeah, that, I was going to get a role in the show. So that has been phenomenal. The opportunity to be back on stage, it had been 7 years. So, and there'd been some other shows, and I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I can do it. So this just allowed me to, start to feel like me again.
Excellent. And a lot of your new shiny sisters came along and watched you, and
They
so that was
did. They did. They all came along, and we met after the show, and they all loved it. And we went out for dinner together. Some of them stayed the night in Geelong. They organised bits and pieces together. So, yeah, that was fantastic to have that support. And in fact, I actually had two shiny sisters who were meant to come all the way from Perth to Melbourne. Unfortunately, something happened and they weren't able to make it. But just the idea that they were planning to come, just fantastic. So, yep.
it's awesome. And like this work, Jo, that you've done through the program, this changes every area of your life, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, yes. This is still like I'm just on the cusp of, so there is so much more to come. There's only a certain amount that you can do in a year. And it's just remembering and reminding yourself that, hey, now I feel really good about myself. I love myself. I have self-acceptance, and I don't care what anyone else thinks about me. And I have the confidence to step out and try all sorts of things that I have done in the past, but there's just a different way of approaching things.
Your energy feels totally different and it's contagious. So what's your future look like now, Jo, compared to what it did look like 12 months ago? And what are you really looking forward to achieving?
Okay, so 12 months ago, I felt really lonely, and I felt like no one was calling me. I felt like I was just sort of stuck, and I had to try, how do I do this? How do I do life when I'm the only one here doing my own life? Like, I haven't got that other key person in my life to support me and to bounce ideas off and to be around. So that was a really big key factor in how, in the change that has happened. And now I'm at a point where I don't have to organize anything socially. It is just all happening. And in fact, it's actually really nice to go, hey, I've got a quiet weekend coming up. I'm going to harness that and just enjoy the peace and quiet before it all sort of sets out again.
So what are you looking forward
What I'm
to
looking forward to.
achieving in this next chapter?
Well, I'm really looking forward to continuing to spend time on my own. I initially thought that I wanted to go into a relationship very soon, but I'm actually really enjoying my own company and really enjoying developing friendships with females. And I'm also developing lots of friendships with males. And I just want to have a lot more practice in utilizing my emotional intelligence tools and strategies to, when I am ready, find that beautiful new man, which I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that I will find. I know there is evidence to show that. You wouldn't say it's not that. I mean, it will be tricky, but there are opportunities out there. There are so many men out there that are single. Oh my goodness, so many men. It is unbelievable once you start, tapping into that. So, and I'm looking forward to, just now that I've been able to come into a place where I'm happy where I am, just expanding and developing and continuing to, live my best life and be the best version of me.
Excellent. And what makes you attractive to a healthy man is the fact that you're not desperate, you're not needy, you're not hell-bent on attracting the first man that comes along. You're actually got your emotions regulated, you're making intelligent, smart decisions backing yourself, trusting your decision making, and you will choose the right person to come into your life, the same as you will respect and acknowledge that he also, you want him on the same pathway. You don't have to convince him, you don't have to fix him, you don't have to trick him. He's going to consciously choose you. And I think you're always going to shine like a diamond because you have done your work. You are different to a lot of other women out there. And so I have no hesitation in knowing that you are going to attract an amazing man.
Thanks, Fiona.
Excellent. So did you love the course? Did you love the girls? Did you love everything that we got up to?
Yes, I loved the course. I loved the fact that it was hard work. There were many hours put in, but you can't make changes without putting the work in. You have to know that you've got to put that work in. I enjoyed our weekly Zooms. I remember thinking at the beginning, wow, after 52 Zooms, how am I going to be like on a Zoom? And it just doesn't faze me anymore, jumping on and doing that. But I remember at the initial stage, it was like, oh, do I speak? Is it going to come out right? What, all of that sort of fear. And now I'm just able to be me and say what comes naturally. So the weekly Zooms, were fantastic. And I think they also allowed me to show up and be the best version of me and developing that each week. I think having beautiful friendship of a group of women. And, when we first signed up, I think the Victorian woman we met a month or two after we joined up, and that was really exciting. And then I guess we've sort of maintained a monthly meetup in some shape or form. And we are still continuing to do that, even though we've graduated. And I guess going to Bali was just fantastic. That was, such an incredible treat to, when you're going through a difficult time, to think that to try and get your own friends, your other friends together to go and have an experience like that, but they're not going through the same as everyone else. So for everyone to just be stepping out and being bold and brave all together was, such a great experience. And then in Bali, a few of us continued on and holidayed together. And then I also went off on my own to do my own little adventures. So just having that safety feeling and like that gradual step out to doing a little bit of solo travel was also really lovely. And then, of course,
Excellent.
so we had the cruise.
Oh, yeah, cruise. And it was a big year, wasn't it?
It was a big year. Yes.
What has people noticed about you, Jo? Your kids and your family and friends, have they noticed changes in you?
Oh, both my adult children have noticed huge change in me. And my daughter said to me the other day, she said, Mum, I just love your self-awareness. And when I'm able to say to them, look, I don't blame Dad for anything. We're getting along amicably now, and however he might operate and behave, it's not going to affect me because I've learned how to deal with all of that. Both of my children have said, Mum, you're just a lot more easygoing. I know that I'm able to just step back and listen when they talk to me about their issues. I don't want to be the problem solver. I just want to listen. And I've really got to that stage where I can do that. And then at the end say, well, that's great. And if they haven't offered it, if they haven't got any solutions, I just say, well, what would you like from me? Rather than trying to step in and fix things. So, and I think my family back in New Zealand, I think I forgot to put that in the beginning. That was another really hard thing because my family are all in New Zealand and I've just got my son here in Australia. So I have thought about going back at times, but I'm not going to. I'm staying here. But my family, and I'm enjoying being around my family a lot more as well. Like I've developed a really good relationship with my parents. And I guess my other friends, they're really excited for me. And I just had one friend the other day say, Jo, I'm just so happy that you're able to see that you can just be you. And you've come to a space where you're just feeling comfortable and content. So
it's excellent. So proud of you, Jo. You've done a great job. It's been a pleasure coaching you, and it's all onwards and upwards from here.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Well, congratulations. You've graduated, and I wish you all the very best for your future.
Thank you very much, Fiona. And thank you for all your support and coaching and suggestions throughout the course.
No problems. You're welcome.
All right. Thank you.